Hi, I'm Rory Sheehan and welcome to Meditative Conditioning. Today we're going to talk in our series about the subconscious mind and getting a better understanding of the subconscious mind. And as you'll see, everything we do in meditative conditioning is really about understanding the subconscious mind and working with the subconscious mind. Whether it's meditation and relaxing the conscious mind so we can access the subconscious mind, using a pendulum, we need access to the subconscious mind. Tarot, we need access to the subconscious mind. Subconscious reprogramming, dealing with blocks, law of attraction, doesn't matter what it is. It really boils down to our understanding of the subconscious mind. So that's what we want to cover in this series so that you can get a better understanding. What we're going to talk about today really is about the relationship between the three minds, the subconscious, the conscious, and that higher power, that higher conscious mind. So I want to make sure at the end of this session you have a really good understanding of the relationship between those three minds and then how we can use that understanding to move forward. So today I'm going to be relying on a little bit of technology. So hopefully it works. So let's take a look. Okay, so there's the first slide. So we're talking about understanding your subconscious mind. And what we want to do is we want to go to the next slide is what we want to do. So there we go. So it's really about understanding the three minds, and this is a meditative conditioning approach to understanding the three minds. So initially when we're born, we're just a subconscious mind and a body. And there's a relationship between our subconscious mind and our body. So our subconscious mind will tell our body to beat our heart or blink our eyes or take a breath. Our subconscious mind takes care of all that. And our body will tell our subconscious mind, well, I'm hungry. And the subconscious mind will say, well, okay, well then cry. So you'll get attention. So there's a direct relationship from the moment we're born. And of course that direct relationship is overseen by our higher power. Now we can call that whatever we want. Our higher power, our higher consciousness, our higher selves. It's all the same thing. And this higher power oversees this relationship between our subconscious mind and our body. And there's a relationship between our higher power and our subconscious mind. Now, if you think about this, when you hear people talking about when children are born, they're much more connected to that higher power, to that other side. And if a child learns to talk younger than most, they'll be able to tell you things that they may not otherwise have been able to say about their experience on the other side, about things that are going on the other side. And it's because this relationship between the subconscious mind and the higher power. And what happens is, once that child reaches it's about the age of 7. Once a child reaches about the age of 7, that's when the conscious mind comes into play. Until the age of about 7, there's no conscious mind. And the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind is that connection. So the conscious mind will think, well, here's what I think we should do, and the subconscious mind will either agree or disagree. So now we have an idea of the three selves and our body. Now, the conscious mind is really your thinking mind. So when you're thinking in your head, that's your conscious mind. When you're talking to yourself, that's your conscious mind. And the subconscious mind is really your feeling mind. Now, here's what I want you to understand. This is really important. I want you to notice the relationship between your conscious and your subconscious. See those arrows that connect the two? And the subconscious to the higher power. Notice that there's no connection between your conscious mind and your higher power. The only connection to that higher power is through the subconscious. And that's why meditation is so important. So if you're thinking, I want things to work out a certain way, your higher power doesn't get that message because it has to go through that feeling mind, your subconscious mind. So when you start talking about the law of attraction, for example, and you say, well, here's what I want to attract into my life. Your higher power is not able to help you because your higher power is not connected to your conscious mind. In order for that message to get to your higher power, it has to go through your subconscious mind. And that's why meditation is so important. That's why meditative conditioning is so important. That's why an understanding of the subconscious mind is so important. And that's what we're going to cover in this series. So let's take another step. Higher power is your energy mind. So it's all about, we're going to talk about this in a moment, it's all about energy and vibration. And that's where the law of attraction exists. That's where our access to the other side, to our spirit guides, to our departed loved ones, to our angels, to anything on the other side, it's at that level. And we cannot access that unless we understand how to take that information through the subconscious mind. So the subconscious mind communicates based on words and images. So when you get a mental picture, the conscious mind communicates based on words and images. And when you get a mental picture, that's your conscious mind. When you have words in your head, that's your conscious mind. The subconscious mind communicates based on feelings and emotions. So now let's think about this. When sometimes people talk about the law of attraction, they say all you have to do is think of it, whatever you want, and because of the law of attraction, it'll come to you. That's not the way it works. First, you have to establish an emotional connection. How does that make you feel? And then that feeling is sent to your energy mind in the form of energy and vibrations. It's that vibration and that energy that's sent off into the universe, and it's that attracts like itself. So let's look at an example. If you think I want $1 million, that's your thought. And when you think about having $1 million, it makes you scared about all the responsibility. What energy are you giving off to the universe? So the likelihood of attracting $1 million is dramatically reduced. As a matter of fact, in this example, you might even end up attracting the exact opposite of money, because there's a mismatch between your thoughts and your feelings, a mismatch between your conscious and subconscious. And if you think about this, the imbalance between the conscious and subconscious, that conflict, is what causes pretty well all the problems we're going to experience in our lives. And you'll see this as we go forward and talk more about using meditative conditioning and using the tools and the communication tools. So I'll give you an example. If you set a goal for yourself and you say consciously, here's the outcome that I want, but for whatever reason your subconscious mind says, nah, you're not going to get that. Your subconscious will always win. And now there's a conflict. Now there's a problem. So what we want to do is we want to be very mindful of that relationship between our conscious and subconscious mind. And we're going to go into more detail in this series about building that relationship. But that relationship is critical for us experiencing the lives we want to experience. So that what we want to do is we want to be able to say, here's what I want to achieve. Here's the outcome that I want, the goal that I want. And we want our subconscious to say, yeah, absolutely. Let's work together and achieve that. So, access to the subconscious mind requires your relaxation of the conscious mind. That's meditation. And you can call it whatever you want. You can call it meditation. You can call it self-hypnosis. You can call it alpha processing. You can call it whatever you want. The idea is to relax the conscious mind so it stops interfering and you have direct access to your subconscious mind. Now, once we get that access, that allows us to move to our higher consciousness. And access to the higher conscious can only be achieved through the subconscious mind. That's the only way it can be achieved. So when we talk about the law of attraction or we talk about manifestation, it really is about building a relationship with our subconscious mind that allows us to have access to our conscious mind, to our higher conscious mind, our higher power. And it's that relationship between these three minds that is critical to our success moving forward. Now, keep in mind that if there's a conflict between the conscious and subconscious, we have no access to our higher power. And that conflict between our conscious and subconscious is what causes us stress. So what we want to do is we want to learn to relax that conscious mind so that we can have access to our subconscious mind, and there we can make any changes we need to make that allows us to have easier access to our higher power. So I hope this three minds model gives you a bit of an indication of where we're going in building our relationship with our subconscious mind, because we really want to establish a strong relationship with our subconscious mind to reduce that conflict between the conscious and subconscious and allowing us to have access to our higher power. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully you enjoy the remainder of the series. If you do enjoy this video, please subscribe, click like, and remember to click that bell button so that you can find out when we post other videos. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the series, and I hope you enjoy what we're doing here on meditative conditioning. And until next time, I'm Rory Sheehan, wishing you a fantastic day.